Our journey in the first episode of the Snowman Trek covered up to Laya, a village that spreads over a hillside at an altitude of about 3,800 meters above the sea level.
The Chantuga give me another to a job there. The Machin Midin Semited, Achri Gehamnagi, the Juruada, the Netan, the Nestle to Kadevi Jutuga, Junda Pas Kadeju, Tangachigi, the Mijumi capture and Amachi Kale Chemnalu, Tangachi Ripade, the Imjoji Katatop, Acheri Lumlus Kadevi Tanzabina, Dilan Namja de Kadevi Benina, Sao Sum Tatam Kadevi Benina, Tanji Jugumisul, Lucian which Nuda, Tangachi Mrs. The Hamagutu Roki Gudi, the room Mibzumbe, Tanchiga, Shimidi, Torti, and Sessionina.
Laya is one of the highest villages in the country and home for yak herders. Besides yak herding activities, the people of Laya also generate income from snowbound high-altitude trekking. Their indigenous culture provides a cultural interest to the people who visit these settlements. Trekking conditions on this circuit are very difficult since the journey passes through glaciers and heavily snow-covered mountains over 4,500 meters above the sea level. From Laya, we descend to an army camp and then follow a river. Our footpath after the army camp is muddy, passing through juniper and fir forest until Rodofu at an altitude about 3,500 meters, located just next to Roduchu. After following the river for about an hour, we face a steady climb up to a high open valley up to Tamela. Tamela is a beautiful viewpoint of Lunana, Mount Jomulhari and Chichudrake. The route then crosses a flat, barren plateau at about 5,000 meters above the sea level, reaching us to Naritham, towered by the peak of Gangula Karchung. Our next day trail is from Narithang to Tarina. As we climb up for about an hour from the Narithang camp, we come across the great Gangula Karchung Pass at about 5,120 meters above the sea level. From Gangula, we can witness the panoramic view of mountains like Jikangfu, Tsendagang and Tarigang with massive glaciers descending to a deep turquoise lake at its foot. Our journey seems amusing, but the steep descent through rocky trails makes us sturdy and tired. It is really a tedious and tiresome journey down the valley of Tarinachu. We continue our journey along Tarinachu through conifer forest and then climb over a ridge that finally took us to Woche, the first village in Lunana region. Next morning, we trek uphill, passing a beautiful Kechelatso. After a distant walk from this beautiful lake, we reach Kechela Pass, surrounded by mountains from all the directions. After the pass, our team descends to the riverside, walking through Trega village. Following the Fochu River basin, we arrive at Lady village. Lady has a basic health unit, a school and a Geok administration office.
나를 숨도 숨베라이 날 해리로 두고 싶으니 때티날로 아지지 차고미리 가림 세워진 야레베르 마다 니람지 말레베지 니람지 여기 무디 틱티날 해리 포블레텐데 때로니 공레라 나로 이주 안에 배 잡는 거 세시니
People of Lady lead a simple and happy life with their unique culture and tradition.
Tele bubge pentoyula ngati luna bisa jawara te bubdi tu yani namsan pentowe bubdi me bajinde namsan kamen oni
te ternawa atchi bubti ki te namsan chichigu ta machigi luna nang ni udunya chatu su kangil bomshira ani se bubti.
From Lady, around lunchtime, we resume our journey to a small village called Tsozo. Tsozo has an ancient zong still in use. After Tsozo village, we travel further and finally arrive at Tanza, one of the largest villages in Lunana. We walked around and experienced village life in Tanza.
파기디 땡치라. 임벨라 참 남따브라는 삼치라면라.
Communities in this village are herders, but they also grow cereals and vegetables.
저는 미콜레디디 다 나디 나치 소베 데 sabjigirin jawa lafu gop anasudi karab lejembe sobe sishini.
Tanza is quite different from rest of the mountain communities. Their costumes, particularly those worn by women, are quite expensive.
샨디 때 같이 앞서기 때 헤말레라 타포 파미간레라 때 아니 같이 레짐 집에 지위라 때 안에 누르슬라빌라 때 차카디 같이 말레 벤라초 같이 나베도 자꾸 차가일라 라쪽에 차베일라 때 라카베 타고라 타네디
달로게 시다 당시래 뭐 심시버니 데비 달로베도 서김게때 달로베 운전을 가시노 takam dua telu kam pimbi kata kam oksijau untuk talaget ada lebih udi loktin talok petu jadi tak cumi unte koparilem kita unikin sensiba dia lebih udi lok sap kunde majikin somdi dendi kara lebih udi kimbate
aloi puel pomei kola kanoda che 같이 봐배고 나 뒤에서 멈추다가 이때 가때
Our journey does not end here. From Tenche, we again climb up to a large boulder from where you will have an excellent view of Tanza, Tenche and Chozo village.
탄자를 없는 나니 같이 또 가마타 고스디가 템라가 쓰지라. 다 템라가를 내려야 견석가 내밀어. 야 자자이 라디기 보다가 준성아 짠베라 4년만 전에. 다니 포토디 japalo 농기 평사 공 자우 주담대주이다. 그라니 추디 같이 삼디 파 통고다. 때 고불라 같이 파 내가 주 멤버시나 봄다 같은 전에 배웠진 추디 템만 거 버시나. Trongsa Chagzam ya gophula samidika tanga chigidi so hombe ani kyanga chigi donko yela ma tamidigi mani jable yabe te chasala sila.
After a few hours of relatively flat and easy walking, we enter a yak meadow dotted with yak herders' tents. This is an excellent campsite for herders where their children can find their own way of innovation.
근데 가는 게 아타게 가마 요가도 노바 때 베비미 바가 저 부치 여부 뒷남치에서 남지 숨배 마도바 땅아 유유 가디 눈을 나가고 뒤지 아게 되면도 터보베 따나 까치데 가래 노 되니라 미나 노미 때 아파서 샤조고베 아니 같이 도코지 빠져봐 샤다다 요레미 야다미 따다미 지나로 미미 땡하나 잠치면 나 베메미 알로 좀 꾸니라이.
At a distance from the yak herders' camp, the route divides into two pathways. The pathway on the right will take us to Soephug and the left to Bomtang. After 3 hours uphill climb, we reached at Jazela. From Jazela, our path descends between snow-covered peaks and a couple of small lakes to the campsite near the shore of Chochena Lake. We followed the bank of the blue-green lake and climbed again to Rinchen, which is about 5,000 meters above the sea level.
대다사 조방아지기 가자 군자기 게임 주서디나도 엄청스라리라. 때 엄청날래 텐데베 니체스미디 같으니라. 대 기체를 텐데 기체 담음 세미디가 휴디보다 추치 텐시날에 대 가rin 진주기 라디기 아니갈래 시일라 다 아니갈래 시디베 같이 아님 지원디베 대린 진주기 잡로의 소유 동로의 소유다 대다 같이 나 라간 조디베 텐디베 야스다시니 이라 가디 다니 다도 나린 진주 가 살라고미디 다른 남자디나 가베 밀라 다 남자 같이 아니베 잡잡 가오 가라슈베 대신나 때가 지기 딸래야 가베 유 파스 파홍 가 초홍 가지 나 라디가라 가오가네미라 가미 나바나선 더 기벤나는 고수디베 다니 자르도로서 가람이기 마타바 가오기 뿌디베 때 간숨베라 용랑 진다 게 우비날레 방에서 같이 펠레츠 옴다 때 님치디 인지멘시라 한신란 바고 때 야는 같이 아니 스트롭디 여바친 때 마쿠치디베 답 남심 대독도일라 디메바친 요갈레 신 야벤 야하라케고 따벤 따하라케디베 박디 샤칩디 네브라사고라
Descending from the pass, the route leads us to a wide valley with several lakes and goes steeply down along a moraine to Tampechu, following into Mangdechu. Here, the vegetation begins to change again, and before we see the first real trees after Lady, we are now surrounded by beautiful flowers called chukamito.
마치게 총남매 두리시 베어진테로 팔렘 장게입니다. 초케냐래야 초카불에 바담에 담배 처리 좀 붙이래. 어디지? 또 세부기 찌잡아진테 단 나바 세부님 하나로 세부기 싸면 사차라.
Our journey today is from Chukarpu to Maurothang. Travelers usually describe it as an easy trail, but most of the trekkers face difficulty climbing up the steep pathway up till Tamela. From Tamela, our path descends to the sacred lake called Omtaso. Omtaso is one of the main sources of Nikachu. Passing through mixed forest and beautiful meadows and pasture land on the banks of Nikachu River, we arrive at Maurothang. The last day of the Snowman Trek follows the path along Nikachu, leading us through pasture land overlooking the east-west highway and the village of Soephug.
Everything that Bhutan stands for. For me, there's nothing more important than being able to experience that, because I'm hoping I can actually take that back and that can be a part of my life in the United States.
Exploring not only this incredible geography and landscape, but also meeting beautiful people along the way.
This is one of the popular snowman treks in Bhutan. It is exceptionally tough, but the journey through remote settlements of Lingxi, Laya, Lunana offer the trekkers an unforgettable time to experience some of the incredible and unique culture and tradition of the Himalayan kingdom. The world is diverse, and Bhutan accentuates this diversity with her exotic flora and fauna. The tradition and culture that exists here is a heritage that not only survives but thrives. The Bhutanese take pride in the fact that they have been able to preserve and sustain their ancient way of life, while cautiously adopting the benefits of modernization. This mountainous country, as we travel across, is a trekker's paradise, and the visitors who love to explore Bhutan can test their spirit.